Cancer, this is your weekly message for June 21st through June 27th. I feel like the Cancers that are going to resonate with this particular message may have felt like you were constantly starting from scratch in some area of your life, in some pursuit, right? So it feels like you guys would start a project or try to start something and it just wouldn't work out. Let's say you are a content creator or you're an entrepreneur, right? So let's say you keep trying to put out a new product or trying to put out new pieces of content to see, if that's gonna be what hits and makes you go viral or, attracts new clients, whatever, so on and so forth. And, you find that that doesn't work. So you start from scratch, you start over again, you try something new. And I feel like a lot of the Cancers have been in that cycle of starting over, trial and error. And honestly, I think that definitely takes its toll over time. And I feel like for some of you, it definitely has taken its toll. I feel like a lot of you guys found it very difficult to get up in the morning and keep trying again and keep showing up and keep doing the thing and keep trying new things. But for those of you that have been consistent and showed up with the positive attitude, with the attitude of we're gonna try one more time, we're gonna try something different, we're gonna, see what sticks, we're gonna just keep throwing stuff at the wall, I feel like you are gonna start to see progress. You're gonna start to see movement. It's not gonna be an overnight success thing, but it is consistent growth. It is consistent movement and movement in the right direction. It feels like you guys are starting to snowball. You're starting to build something here. So you're finding what works and you're starting to see results. And it may feel like, for those of you that are still waiting for those results to show themselves, like all it takes is one yes. All it takes is one successful video. All it takes is one interview. All it takes is just one thing to work for everything else to kind of start falling in place. And you can build off of that. And I think all of this trial and error, all of this quote unquote rejection or failure has built you into the person that you're becoming, if not the person that you are already, into this King of Cups, this person who's very mature, wise, knowledgeable, experienced, patient, okay? So the challenge is, it's like turning coal into a diamond. That pressure makes millionaires, that pressure makes successful people. And I feel like that is what it's ultimately leading up to in the end. And it's just, again, it feels like the resistance is from within subsiding and also outside of yourself. So the world is starting to open its pockets, starting to pay attention. Things are going to feel like it's starting to move a little bit smoother, a little bit easier. And, for some of you, this could wind up with a job, a career, a business, a clientele list that is exactly what it is that you've been looking for, needing, and wanting. All right, Cancers, that is what I'm seeing for you guys this week.